let's go on to the front page of the Express.
Yes.
Just Stop Oil hypocrites. Ship T-shirts 4,000 miles.
Every single time. It's all about the hypocrisy and people flying everywhere. So 4,000 miles away to sell to supporters. The eco-warriors, notorious for disrupting traffic and sporting cultural events, shipping merchandise made in the Dominican Republic with no apology for the carbon-creating journey it takes. Well, what a surprise. You would always say
it's quite hard to buy merchandise that's not come from abroad, though.
Well, they don't do the T-shirts. I don't get it. You can get British-made T-shirts. If you're going to
but they'll cost more than all these Just Stop Oil students on student loans are willing to pay. You know, there was a guy who he sold a bunch of Free Palestine merch on Amazon, so like Free Palestine T-shirts and whatnot, and all of the money that he made from it, he donated to the IDF. Yeah,
I've heard that. Have you ever heard of pizzaidf.com?
No.
Where you can send a pizza to the Israeli Defence Force.
Oh, is that right? That's cute.
Yeah, you can, and they say how many pizzas are needed for a particular squad or brigade, and you can pick which ones. We always used to make dough. We used to campaign for it at university, Pizza IDF.
Oh, here they come. Come on, then, bring it over. Here we go. One over here. Go for it. Very good. Now, this is one that's just flown in from China.
Right, explain what it is, because people are listening on the radio.
People are listening on the radio. This is saying Just Stop Oil travelling so much. So Just Stop Oil, here it is. And this
we should have a Just Stop Oil.
We should just for the speaker. I've done it for the speaker. Just Stop Oil travelling so much.
Oh, there are, there. Come on.
So this is made. There should be a label here, and it says, where does it say? Can you help me out here? It's large. It should normally say...
this one's made in Honduras.
Oh,
Honduras.
Fantastic. In a sweatshop as well. So.
Yeah, probably.
It is made in Honduras. There we go.
Environment and morals. As well.
So this is the one.
So actually, it was
this very one. Yes. What do you think?
I think that not only was it for a very sweaty person, because Just Stop Oil, the personal hygiene's not high, is it? But also made in a sweatshop. I've always been very concerned the Green Lobby are a biohazard in of themselves.
Well, the thing is also, those guys, they're not complaining at all about little kids having to dig up stuff for lithium batteries out the ground. I never hear them. No, and actually
on a serious note about Just Stop Oil people, and this is my theory, I think that something like Just Stop Oil is a good way to dispense with your responsibility in quite an easy way, quite a social media friendly way. I mean, look, if you're going to film you pulling down the statue of a slave trader on a phone made by a 9-year-old in a Chinese Lao guy, right? But if you were bothered about slavery in China, if you were bothered about sweatshops of Bangladesh, it's quite hard to do anything about it. It's quite easy to throw paint on a statue of someone who's been dead 200 years.
I don't know anybody who's been converted as a result of Just Stop Oil's tactics. And I think every single time they do these appalling things, all they're doing is alienating people.
Hey, did you hear about that old bag who they had to send back to prison?
Oh, yes, because she could...
Because the wrist was too small for a tag.
She needed to have an ankle monitor, but because, I don't know, she's got some...
She was the one who stopped
medical issue, maybe she's got varicose veins or something, I don't know. She couldn't wear it, so they've had to put her back in prison.
So what happened was, so she was that hideous old bag that... hideous in terms of personality. Okay. Shut down the M25.
Yes.
And really, I think, behaved absolutely disgracefully. Anyway, for whatever reason, she couldn't have the ankle tag, so she needed a wrist tag, but they didn't make one small enough. So they said the law is very clear. If we cannot tag her, she has to be returned to prison. So they sent her back, and she was crying. You know, I thought, you know what, you deserve it. The problem is with a lot of these people, they think they're going to get away with it, and they normally do.
Yeah. No, I have to say, and it's a cult, isn't it? I mean,
she was definitely one of those. Yeah.
You turn around on this sort of basis. They're not converting anybody. No. The reality is this:
they're turning more people away.
Stuff. They absolutely. You're alienating more people as a result.
But that returns me to my central question: are they doing it because they believe it, or are they doing it just because it's quite a trendy thing to do and it's quite easy?
I'll tell you what it is. At the moment, people need a leader. They need a leader for what they're doing. A lot of people are feeling not connected with the world. Society has collapsed. As a result, you need a sense of belonging. And this, sadly, like all cults, is a sense of belonging.
Yes.
And so what we need some in 2025. We need good characters who can turn around and be leaders.
I'm your man.
You'll be the man. We'll all do it.
I think people just need a hobby, and a lot of these people, they're woke students, right? And universities these days, they only give students like one essay a term. They don't have to do anything, so they're just stuck on their bums with nothing to do. So they turn to this.
Now Vanessa's not doing daytime TV. It's really hard to know what to do as a student.